In this video, I'm really excited to share with you the 7 mistakes artists make trying to promote their music on Spotify. And I'm also going to be sharing with you how we tripled our streams in less than 10 days. We're on day 8 of this 30-day Spotify challenge to see if I can get over 100,000 plus streams on an unknown song. And if you've been watching with us, you can see that we've had more and more streams each day. And I can't wait to share with you the results that we got. But before I share and jump into all that, I want to cover these 7 mistakes because it's really important if we're going to market our music that we know these things, or otherwise we're just wasting money. It's kind of like this bucket with holes in it and we're wondering why we're not getting streams. So let's plug the holes in the bucket. And again, my name's Chris, also known as the artist Manafest. I have about 500,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. We've got over 130 million total, and I just love helping other artists, and so really appreciate you being here. So number one is, this is the mistakes that artists make. Number one is releasing albums instead of singles. Okay, so people upload the whole album and they release the whole thing on Spotify. And you see, the problem with that is, number one, you didn't pitch any of those songs to Spotify's editorial playlist or trigger the release radar. And albums don't promote albums. It's singles that promote albums. It's always the singles that we use. We got to choose which is the best single that sells the album. Now, albums still sell. Okay, we sold over $7,000 worth of CDs just in the last couple of months. Okay, yeah, CDs even sell. Albums still sell, but you want to release singles leading up to the album. Okay, and I cover all the reasons why in my book, Spotify Profits. But one of the first reasons is it forces you to promote. It forces you to promote each song. So each song has its own marketing campaign, its own promotion. Otherwise, you release the whole album and you're just trying to decide, well, which song do I promote? You know, they're all out now, and now it's like, oh, which one do I promote? And you, hopefully, if you have decided which ones are the singles, and you focus on those. But you miss out on so much opportunity when you don't release singles leading up to the album. There's 10 songs on this album. We released all 9 of them as singles, and then when I uploaded the full album, all 10 of them, then I pitched that last one to the editorial playlist. Okay, so stop releasing the whole thing at once. You got to do the waterfall strategy leading up to it. Number 2 is you don't pitch to the editorial playlist. Okay, once you've scheduled your song for release, and I'm going to show you this, I'm going to share my screen already. So I'm going to go to my Spotify artist dashboard, and if I click on music and I click on upcoming, so I've got my album upcoming, right? But if I scroll down here, see where it says the release date August 15th, and if I click on these 3 dots, it says view playlist pitch. That's because I pitched the actual song off of the album Walking into Fire. Okay, so the album is called Walking into Fire, but that was also the single that I chose to pitch. Okay, and so you miss out on pitching when you release all the songs. And guess what? Once they've been streamed on Spotify, you can't pitch them anymore. It's too late. Okay, so that's why you want to do singles. All right, and you want to pitch it to the editorial playlist, because it's not even so much about getting on an editorial playlist as it is all of your fans being notified by Release Radar. And if you're like me, every Friday, I open up my Spotify app and I check out Release Radar to see what are the latest songs. Well, guess what? If you didn't pitch your song, well, then your fans and followers are not going to be notified, or they're a lot less likely to be notified. Okay. Number 3, and this tip here will give you literally a 181% lift of your streams just by doing this one thing. But so many artists don't do this. And that's by uploading a 3 to 8 second Spotify video canvas to your song. Can let me share my screen again and just show you this real quick. So when you go into your artist dashboard, and I don't know if you noticed here, but see where it says video and visuals? That's for this song. If I click manage canvas, and look at this, Walking into Fire. There's no canvas actually right now. So what do you think I need to do? I need to click on here. I need to click here, and I'm going to type Fire Boots. And I'm going to add, I'm going to literally do this. I wasn't even planning to do this. Let's try this one. See if this one will work. Might not have liked that. Oh, your video must be between 3 and 8 seconds long. Okay, so mine was not 3 to 8 seconds long. It's longer than that. Okay, so I'll have to add that later on. But anyways, the point I'm trying to make here is you want to have that video that plays when people are streaming your song. Just by adding that video, man, more fans will share it, they'll like it, they'll visit your profile, they'll stream longer. You get this big lift just by adding that 3 to 8 second song. And it looks like I've got 11 days left to do that. I'm going to have to do that after I shoot this video. So, or this live. Okay, so next thing, number 4 is the artist pick. Make the song your artist pick when you release it. And that's on in your Spotify dashboard again. Okay, we did that, I think it was yesterday, the day before. And go watch that video. Make your song your artist pick, or make your playlist your artist pick, and add that to the top of the playlist. Number 5, this is another good one, video clips. You know, it's really interesting. Once you've scheduled your song for release, one of the first things Spotify is going to do is say, add video clips. It's basically like Spotify's social media platform. This is different than a Spotify canvas. And I'm going to show you this. Hope you appreciate all the tactics today. We're having some fun. So I'm going to get out of this Spotify canvas. And if I click on video and visuals and I click upload clip, this is where I can upload, choose a song. I can choose any of my released music. So let's just say this song ready to go, right? And I click next, ready to go. That's the actual single. Click next. And then I can upload and drag a video, and it can be 30 seconds long. So it can be a lot longer for that one. Okay. And so again, I wouldn't look at Spotify clips as like a place where you upload every single video. What I would do is I would look at all my social media posts for that song. And let's say there was 10 of them, whatever the top 2 or the top 3, I would add those as Spotify video clips to my song, because I don't want to just flood whatever onto Spotify. I only want the best. Okay. Number 6, you don't post enough. You know, most artists, when they do release a song, you post maybe 1 to 3 times, when really you should be posting about that song. And I'm talking about the content between 10 and 20. And really you want to be on the high 20s. Okay. I shared a story, and I shared this on my Spotify challenge, about an artist who posted their song 34 times. And it was on the 35th time the song finally went viral. All right. So I hope that's inspiring, that look, you just got to get more shots up there than you realize. It takes a lot more effort, and it's not just uploading the same thing all the time. You got to try different things. The definition of insanity is to try the same thing over and over again and expect different results. You know, the Bible talks about that, why do people perish? And it's for a lack of knowledge. And you just might not know these things. And that's why your song is perishing. Well, now you know. Go fix them. On the next song, go fix them. Okay. And then number 7, which is the big one, you don't put any budget or marketing towards ads. You don't promote it. And now what we've been doing, we've been running actual ads, and we've been using Hypeddit with meta ads, Facebook and Instagram. That's a lot different than just doing a post, or sorry, doing a boosting your post. Now, there's nothing wrong with boosting your posts. And if you're just starting out, you're just growing, yeah, you want to boost your winners, throw $5 on this one, throw $10 on that one. But did you hear what I said? You want to boost your winners. So again, if you've got 5 to 10 posts, okay, about your song or songs, which one crushed it? Okay, that one crushed it. Well, let's throw $5 on it. Let's throw $10. Let's throw $20 on it, right? And let's get it out there even more. But more importantly, why did that one do good? Okay, that style of video, they liked that. Let's do that again. Let's not go, oh, okay, I mastered that. Okay, how can I make that better? Can I make better captions? Can I do a better edit? What if we shortened it? What if we made it a little bit longer? What if we touched up the video a little bit, or added some effects to make that stronger? You see, what my mentor told me is, like, when something works, I don't get bored with it. I get paid with it, right? And so you want to lean into that song and make it even better, okay? So I hope that helps. Now, let's jump in to the next part of the training, which is this 30-day challenge. We're on day 8. I've been trying to take a song called Help. It's an older song. It's like 2.5 years old. And I hope that inspires you guys, because I'm sure you have songs that are old to you, but they're not old to the millions upon millions of people out there. And so this is day 8 of me running ads. We started running ads using a software called Hypeddit to set them up. And now we've been scaling them slowly. And I want to show you the damage that I've done so far. I'm so excited. The reason I do these in about the afternoon is because Spotify, like about an hour ago, just shared me the data from yesterday so I could see like where my song's at. So I can't do this any earlier, really. Okay, so let me share my screen and show you where we're at and where we're going. So let me close out of this. So we're going to click on home. And again, I always love showing you guys this. So there's 195 people listening to my music right now. And I'm going to click on music. And we're in the last 28 days. So I'm going to type my song Help. Oh, it's being funny there. Help. So I'm going to click on it. Okay, so the last 28 days. So we started here on Sunday, 63 streams. We turned ads on Monday, and we went to 73. Then Tuesday, 92. Then we had a little fumble here, and we went down. Oh, no, it's not working. But wait, we kept on going. 113, 140, 157, and now 190. That's, I think, our biggest jump so far. Because look, yeah, 140 to 157 to 190. Like, it's going to start getting exponential and start to get really excited. Like, I'm really getting excited now, because like 63 streams a day is cool. I can't wait till this is over 1,000, and we're going to get there, and I'm going to show you it step by step. So we click on saves. Look at the saves, just freaking shooting through the moon. Okay, so that's really important too, and had a pretty decent jump there. But what about playlist ads? Okay, again, we only jumped up an extra 4, but people are adding this to their playlist. So hopefully they're listening to it more than once, which it shows me right here that fans are. They're listening to it about 1.8 times, so almost 2 times. So basically some fans will listen to it 2 times, 3 times, 1 time, half a time. And so that's where we get that average there, which is really, really cool, okay? But if we looked on the last 28 days, and I click on music, and I click on all my songs, last 28 days, I'm going to do a search for Help. So we can see that my song was number 69. Okay, but again, remember, it was actually 79 or 80 when we started. So already we've jumped up to 69 just in the last 28 days. But what about the last 24 hours? So now let's scroll down and let's see if we can find it here. Help, top 30, almost 31. Okay, so we've made a huge jump. Okay, so soon we're going to be in the top 20 with this song, number 31. So we've made a huge impact. Okay, and you want to know what's really interesting? And I'll share this tomorrow because I haven't even looked at it. But did you know that Spotify gives you a popularity score? So based on how popular your song is. And so I should have checked. I should be able to see in the history to see what it was before I started running ads and where it is now. And it's only been 7 to 8 days. Okay. And Boone is asking here, I see this comment, like, what do you do if you don't have a budget? Well, you go organic. Okay. Or you make more money, work some more hours, sell something. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing, like, you're either going to spend money or you're going to spend time. And you can always make more money, but you cannot make more time. We use our money to buy back our time. You see, every day I show you my streams and how many streams I'm getting, and that's called Swiss dollars. Sales while I sleep soundly. I'm getting streams 24/7 while I'm sleeping, while I'm working. I'm getting paid, and it's because I promoted and I marketed. And of course, I'm posting on social media. I'm not just running ads. I want the free traffic too. I want it all. So let's take a look at the ads now to see what's going on here, because I think that's really important to show you. If you remember yesterday, I set up an ad inside of Hypeddit, and I'll put the link below. You've got to sign up for this software. It's a free 7-day trial. John Gold is a good buddy of mine. I put the link below here. He gave me this link for a free 7-day trial so you can just try this out. But I want to show you inside of Ads Manager today is really freaking cool. So if we look at today, we've had a total of 44 people clicked and actually listened to the song so far. I spent $20 Canadian on that. Okay, so let's go 20 Canadian. Okay, so that's $12. Okay, now $12 to reach 44 people to actually stream the song. 6,000 people have seen the ad. Okay, but what's interesting is this ad right at the top here that I'm spending $7 a day, we're getting clicks for 17 cents Canadian. Do you know what that is, American? That's only 10 cents. And if you look here, I spent $3 to get 19 clicks. I spent $10, 3 times the amount to get 16 clicks. You know, $5 to get 9 clicks. That's because this is third tier countries. Okay, let's actually take a look and see where is this money being spent? Let's click on breakdown. It's probably India. Where is it? Sort this. Okay, Philippines, Vietnam, India. Okay, so those are some of the countries it's spending the money versus, oh, and did we come out of here? Let's go here. Let's click on this guy here, and then let's do countries. And then let's sort this. So Argentina, Brazil, Canada, Denmark, Finland, France. That makes sense, right? It costs more money. Netherlands. So basically what's happening is it costs more money to market to those countries than it does to the third tier countries, okay? But what's awesome is I'm getting so many people to click through this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a little small bump today. We're not going to do a huge bump today. We're just going to do $2, okay? I'm going to do $2. Now, we're scaling this thing slowly, all right? We're scaling this slowly, and I have really good news for you. I got really good news, okay? The good news is that Spotify does not care where the clicks are coming from. If you start to get a lot of streams, okay, and all my homies have verified this, that run ads, whether it's my buddy John Gold at Hypeddit or my man Andrew Southworth, shouts out, you can trigger the algorithm with third tier countries or second tier countries. You don't have to spend in like Denmark, US, Canada. You can go Brazil, Philippines, India, okay? And then you trigger the algorithm so you start to get more streams in America, in Canada, in the UK, right? Like it doesn't care what country you're getting the streams. What's really important is number one, you're getting streams and you're giving Spotify data. Number two, they're saving the song, which I'm showing you. They're adding it to the playlist, which I've been showing you. And then thirdly, like, what's the stream ratio? Like, are they listening to the song over and over again? Because again, all these platforms, including this one here, YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, they just want to keep people on the platform. And so just like Instagram or TikTok is going to share the posts that are keeping people on, that aren't swiping away quick, but keeping people engaged, well, they're going to show that more. Well, that's what Spotify's algorithm does. They're not going to share a song that is getting skipped all the time, that has a high skip rate. They're not going to share a song that isn't getting a lot of saves and a lot of playlist ads. But the problem is, for 99% of artists, I hate to say it, you're not giving Spotify any data at all. So that's why your songs aren't moving. You're not moving the needle. You got to be the one to invest first. You've got to sow into your career. Nobody's going to care about your music career as much as you are. So you've got to be willing to invest. And I'm showing you this and showing you the mistakes and whatnot. And we showed you how to set this up. And if you have more questions, of course, come to my Spotify challenge next week. Okay, it's still 50% off right now. I got to actually change the price. It's going up. By the time you watch this, I probably already increased the price. But if you're watching this live right now, it is 50% off. But we start next Monday, and then you can ask me questions for 5 days straight, or just book a one-on-one. But the biggest point is not getting coaching necessarily from me, but it's you getting your hands dirty and trying this, making mistakes, figuring it out and go, oh, well, that didn't work. Let's try something different. And for some of you, it's the ad, it's the video, it's what you're saying in the video, It's the part of the video is wrong. And once we've fixed and gone through all those, and we've tested dozens of different ads, and I talk about how to test multiple ads in Playlist Profits, get this on Amazon. It's the 222 method, where you test a lot of ads to find a winner so you can get 10 cents per click like I'm getting. And I hope that that price even drops even more. But I hope this has inspired you. Like, my goal is to pay for these streams in the front end, right? I pay for them. And then Spotify's algorithm grabs it and then starts giving me tens, if not hundreds of thousands of streams. That's the goal. That's the hope. We've done this before with other songs. I'm doing it, kind of in the open, just to kind of show you here. Whether I succeed or fail, you're going to be a part of it. But so far, so good. It's been working out, and I hope you found this valuable. Share this with somebody that it could help with. Of course, like, comment, subscribe, so it helps with the algorithm. Appreciate you, and hopefully I'll see you on the Spotify challenge next week, but I'll definitely see you tomorrow. And if you're watching this video later, click the next video to watch day 9. Peace, everybody.